The IP address is typically defined in this format: 4 groups of up to 3 digits, each separated by a dot. You say it as 192.168.10.5. This address is actually comprised of 2 or 3 parts. At its simplest level, it defines the network address and the individual computer. Let's say you have a company called Bird Industries. When you request a set of IP addresses for your company, let's say you are issued the addresses 192.168.10.xxx. This means that 192.168.10 is your network number. The last block of numbers allows you to assign these to individual network devices like 192.168.10.4, 192.168.10.233, and 192.168.10.145. These addresses are used for both PCs and networking equipment. Using, for example, an address of 192.168.10.67, the first part, 192.168.10, identifies your network, and the .67 at the end identifies the individual workstation or other network device. Now, this can get more complex when you have a larger network and need more addresses. For example, if you have a very large network, you might request an address and get 192.168.xxx.xxx. In this case, 192.168 is the network number, and all values beyond that can identify individual devices. Now, this is better for a larger network because it allows more numbers to be available for end stations. Now, let's get even more complex, and say you want to separate your network into different divisions. You could break up your addresses, well, this way. 192.168.10.xxx is the sales subnet. 192.168.20.xxx is marketing, and 192.168.30.xxx is finance. Get the idea? So in this example, if I said the address 192.168.20.56, you would know this is the address of a device on the marketing subnet of Bird Industries network. The 192.168 is Bird Industries network number, the .20 is the marketing subnet, and the .56 is the specific device. This ability for network managers to assign and group devices based on addresses is very useful in designing a network. But remember, communications between devices on different networks or subnetworks always requires routing. Each company connected to the Internet has its own set of IP addresses. Now, these may be addresses it licensed directly or addresses it received from an Internet service provider, or ISP, which is most often the case for individuals using the Internet at home.